Okie dokie, here we go. Now let's have a look at this piece of beauty, shall we? Now this thing here is it's an Edo period board, somewhere between 1603 and 1868. And let's see now, it's got a few, there's a bit of wear going on now with the surface, but it's still beautiful. But considering its age, you know, you're definitely gonna get a few nicks and bonks here and there, but it's been well looked after. You'll find that I guess the only major flaws really a few little chips in here and there, so you'll find that, you know, there's a few little scuff marks and stuff, but it's some scratching there. Just due to being so old. And you'll also find that this here, indicative of the Edo period. These are the real deal shells, clam shells. Right. They're coming up at 8.5 millimeters thick. Quite thick indeed. Just gorgeous. I mean, this alone right here, let me just show you. It's wood, beautiful, real deal wood cases and all that, and just this alone, that is worth what I'm asking for the whole board. So there you go. And this original cover will come with, and what I plan to do, I'll C-mail this. I have to put some protectors and stuff. What I'll do, I'll knock out the legs and I'll mark them where, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the positions that I find them. And I think that over the years, due to my reasoning for it, just from knowing a bit about these boards and stuff over the course of time, I find that over centuries, you know, you get some of them bow quite considerably. You get a bit of bowing, and I think what might have happened is someone may have worked on the legs at some stage over the years, and I think that, or some bunny, who knows, but the positioning isn't exactly the same as their originals on some of them. That's alright, that's alright. I think these might have been swapped or something like that, and what I'll do, it sits beautifully, so what I'll do, see, they might have just worked on it like that due to just a bit of expansion and with a bit of slight bowing, but that's very, very solid as it sits right now, very sturdily flat. So I'll just mark them in the positions that I find them, and so the board itself will go by itself, and the legs, shells and pieces, and this will go in a separate box. Hopefully that'll be alright. I have to find a box wide enough for that to try to protect it. So yeah, it's a very heavy board. This is going to be a lot of work. It costs me a lot, so I'm going to have to ask a pretty penny for this, and if I don't get that pretty penny, I'm just going to keep it, because it's just too much work, too much money invested in too much work. I mean, these alone, Edo period, I can just pop them over there and sell them to someone else, just like that. But alas, these belong to this, so I don't like to separate that sort of history. Actually, that comes with it too. Right, well, let's have a closer inspection of this board, shall we? You can see some beautiful grain lines going on in there. It's just really nice. I think that, well, I would leave it as it is, just due to age, but you know, someone was to clean it up a little bit, I think that it'd be worth a lot more. Well, it's worth a couple of grand at least, you know, the whole kit. Beautiful. Well, that's that. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I have to shove it up for 500, I guess, after fees and what I paid for it, and I've got to pack it, and I've got to go through all this stuff, and once it's gone, I'll never see it again, so I'm happy to hang on to this. Isn't that nice? You know, I might list Hanya very soon. Right, I've got an amazing bell I need to show, and some other interesting amazings. Yeah, this is, yeah, try to find something that good. These, just the pieces themselves for the price I'm asking. This quality, I mean, try to find that. With the box, Edo Period, 1603 to 1868. Fantastic deal, very heavy, so freight's still going to cost a lot, but it's the cheapest possible, you know, but it's going to take a long time, between 6 weeks and 3 months it could take. So that's that. And I'm going to move on to something else.